Hello, first grade. Today is Tuesday, June 9. And today we're going to, let's say hello first to our friends. Hi there, everybody. And their friend Caramel is visiting too. Hi, Caramel. She likes bears, so she has a bear hat. This week, yesterday we had finished what we've started, and then this week we have some cards to make the rest of the time. Today we're going to make a rose card for the 8th graders. So we'll need a few things, and I'm going to put this down in just a second. You're going to need, I'm checking here, I'll put it out here, your crayons. I'll put this down so you can see. And a pair of scissors. Don't get your big scissors, get the ones that the school lent you, the little ones, the safety scissors, and a piece of printer paper. So you'll need those 3 things. You can get that now. You can pause the video and go and get that. And then start it up again. So, a rose for the 8th graders. I actually tried a rose craft to make a paper rose, and it just didn't work out. So I came up with a better plan, and it is more of a card, but it's a picture of a rose that's really pretty. So we'll take this paper, and we're going to, the long way, fold it in half. So take it the long way and then fold it as best you can, corner to corner. Let's see, and then like that. And now keep it that way. And remember, at any time you can always pause the video to catch up and then press play again once you're there. So now we'll take it, so the part that opens, we're going to cut those corners that open. Don't cut the folded part here, not here, but here. So we're going to cut those 2. And you're just going to cut rounded edges in like that on both sides, so that when you open it, it looks more like an oval. So you can do that. You can pause the video and cut off the 2 corners like that. Then you can put those little scraps away. So pause and start again when you feel like you've gotten that. On the inside, we'll take our brown crayon, and with Mama Bear, we'll go across the top, make a border. So we're doing a brown border in the bottom. So heavens border, earth border, and then left, sunrise and sunset. And then you can get it filled in the way you like it. I'm going to do that too. I'm actually not going to make it shouting on the inside. I'd rather have it look a little blendy so that it's not so strong. And you can do shouting on the inside. It's up to you. So there we go. It should look something like this. And now instead of landscape, we're going to do portrait. So it'll look more like that. So you have it there, and you have your brown border with your crayons. Then we're going to take our sunshiny yellow and use Papa Bear and make a whole nice sunshiny yellow middle. You can shout with that lemon yellow because, you know, it really likes to whisper even when you're shouting. Some of those quieter colors. Okay, so we've got our beautiful sunshiny yellow on the inside. Then, so in our rose ceremony at the beginning of the year, when you were just getting into first grade, do you remember how the 7th and 8th graders gave you roses, the red roses? So we're going to give them back through a card with a red rose picture on it, since we're not there at school, to give them the real ones. So we're going to need our red block crayon. Like this. And then at where my hand is, kind of at the top half, maybe a little bit down, we're going to make the head of the rose. So I'm going to show you a picture of one I did just quickly. We're going to draw about that big. This is a little bigger, I think, than we would do, but something like that with a spiral. So don't go ahead and do it yet. We'll do it together, but I wanted to give you an overview of what it looks like. Because the first part we're going to do is the outside with Mama Bear. So you're using Mama Bear this whole time. So watch first. You get kind of a wavy outside. Like that. So you do a wavy outside. Go ahead and do that. You can pause the video with Mama Bear and do kind of a wavy outside. And then coming from the top here, don't do anything yet, you just have the wavy outside. You have Mama Bear, and now you're going to go out and you're making the spiral. And I'm kind of pressing more on one end. Might go a little bit more. But you're doing a spiral like that. And it's not really with like a point, but a thicker end here. But we're going to fill it in. So you can pause the video and do your spiral coming in, slowly into the center. And then start up again. And what you'll do is just now with a whisper with the red, which is harder to do, fill in the rest of the rose. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is thicken up that line. Now by adding a thicker line around it with Mama Bear. So it's not just all alone. So strong. And still the whisper around. Like that. So it's something like that. So you can pause the video and do that. And when you're done with that, we're going to take our green block crayon, and with Baby Bear, we're going to draw a stem. And I'm going to thicken it up a bit with Mama Bear, just on the side a little, just so it has a little bit more thickness. And then with Mama Bear, I'm adding leaves to it as well. So you also have the leaves. So we have it like that. Now you can pause the video and catch up. So something I'd like to add to it is a little bit of orange with Mama Bear. So you won't really see it, it's just going to give it a nice feeling because red is pretty dark. I do have one part there that you can see, but I'm just tracing over, adding a little bit more color to it, just a little. So you can do that too. Now when you're all done with that, First, pause and catch up if you need to. Then we are going to take it and flip it. And then with the red and Papa Bear, just make the whole other backside red. Like that. So you can pause the video and catch up to that. And then we'll flip it back over so you can see the rows, like this. And then we're going to flip it down like it's a card, like that. So you can open it to the rows. So you have it like this. And here we're going to write a long word with our purple crayon. And so we're going to have to write a little bit small, but it's the word congratulations. So it's really long. Congratulations. It means, yay, you've done a good job and you're done now, or it's a special occasion, and that's what graduation is. So congratulations. It has, I think, something like 15 letters, so we're going to write small. And we'll start on one end and finish over here. Now, if you need to make another line, that's okay, but let's try and keep it small. We're just going to write congratulations on the front. So let's see. I'm going to go like this. It starts with a C. So I'm going to make a big C, and the rest will be little. So just a big C, and then O. Remember, pause anytime. N. Con. Now we've got gratulations. A lot more there still. Con. Grat. G. And then an R. Remember, pause. A. T. Now, if you ever hear anyone say congrats, that's the short part of congratulations. So this is congrat. You just add an S, congrats. But we're going to do the whole big word. Congratu, which is a U. Congratu. La. L. A. Congratulate. And then this is a T. Congratulate. But it's with I. O. N. Well, I'm barely going to make it. S. And for good measure, one of those jumping, stop the thought. There's the full moon on the bottom with a line like jumping, yay, congratulations. So if you had to go on the bottom, it's okay. It's a long, long word. So you've got congratulations, and it looks a little naked, I suppose. Kind of a silly word, but it needs a little something around it. So I think I'm going to add the orange a little bit there. And maybe on the top too. There you go. And if you'd like, you could just sign your name on the back. You could put your name on the back, just flip it over and and write your name. I'm going to use purple. But you don't have to. It's Mrs. Eckel. You can keep it what we say anonymous, which means they don't know who it's from, but that's okay. So you can keep it anonymous and not put your name, or put your name on the back, either way. So you have it there. Congratulations on the front. And the rose on the inside. It's so beautiful. So that's all for today. These will be brought to the school. Your parents can bring them and drop them off. You can ask them when it is, because we're figuring that out with the office. But keep this safe. Keep it handy and nearby, because it'll go to the 8th graders at some point later this week. Okay, so don't forget to, well, first put your crayons away. So put them away in their sleeping areas, and then roll them up and say good night. And then do your reading today too, wherever you're at with your reading. And also, please practice your play with your props. And let me know if you're going to perform it or when you've memorized it. I really want to know when you've memorized it. You can have your parents send me a message. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll say goodbye to our friends and Caramel, who's visiting. Goodbye, everybody.